Welcome back to CordcuttersLI. This is going to be a relatively short video to share some new features that just came into the new Fire OS version 7 devices. So that'll be your Amazon Firestick 4K Max, the Firestick Lite, and the latest Fire TV Cube 3rd generation. 2 out of the 3 updates that I'm going to show you today came in on the Firesticks around a month ago, but there's one that I'm really excited to show you that just came in on today's update. So if you're ready to see some great new features that are waiting for your Amazon Fire Stick, grab your remotes and let's go. If you're new to CordcuttersLI, where we try to help you save money on your cable bill, please click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Doing this will make sure you don't miss out on any new videos as they come out, and it helps to support the channel. Okay, so as you can see here, if we go down to My Fire TV and go into About, I am running this on Fire TV Stick 4K Max, and I'm on version Fire OS 7.614. Hit check for updates, and I am completely up to date as of today. So let me get right to showing you these new features. Now, this first feature I'm going to show you, I think you're really going to like. Everybody knows that the storage on the Amazon Fire Stick has always been an issue. You're always trying to struggle to keep enough space to have all your apps and whatever else you need on your Fire Stick. This feature will allow you to not only remove the apps that you no longer need on your Fire Stick, but it makes it a lot easier and faster than it's ever been before. If you go into Manage Installed Applications, the typical way that it sorts these is alphabetically. And recently, they've added the function to sort them by size. So the largest ones would be on top. But with this newest update, they've even added another feature, and that is called Recency. This displays apps based on the last time they were used. So if you go in here, you'll see that you have a number of apps that in some cases have never been used, so you can easily get rid of them. So now you have the ability to not only remove apps based on size, but how long it's been since you've used them. And as you scroll down the list here, it'll say, haven't used it in 5 days, haven't used it in 2 days, haven't used it in 1 day, today, etc. So it is a much easier and faster way to remove the apps that you don't need anymore. That's a nice feature I think everybody's going to like. Okay, the next new feature I want to show you is down in the Display and Sounds section. It's called Alexa Home Theater. This is a new feature that they've just installed where if you have some Amazon Echo or Dot devices, you can add those speakers to your home theater system. So instead of using your TV's sound system or speakers, you can set up Alexa Home Theater. So let's go through that really quickly. It says Alexa Home Theater, create a more immersive sound experience by pairing 2 speakers and a subwoofer if you have them to your Fire TV. So let's click OK. It's going to search for Echo devices. I do have one Echo speaker in back of me, and I'll show you that in a minute. So let's pick that, go down to Next. It's going to ask you, is the placement of the speaker where you want it? And you'll say yes. It's going to create the home theater. It's going to go through these steps for you, kind of give you some information about what's happening. Just kind of click next all the way through and you won't have any problems. Some more information here. It's letting you know that from now on, the volume up and down buttons will not control your television. They'll actually control now the Echo speakers in this case. And the sync, sometimes when you have speakers that are remote, the synchronization, like the lip sync, doesn't really work or doesn't match up, and you can change that up and down if you need to in the Display and Sounds Alexa Home Theater settings. But we won't get into too deep on that. I'm just going to show you how to set this up for now, and then you can go ahead and watch a preview. Now that this is all set up, I'm going to put my Echo camera over there. I'm going to turn up the volume. And as you can see, it's now controlling. I can go up and down. I can mute it. Up with the volume. And down with the volume. And that's it. That's the Alexa home theater setup. It's really pretty easy. Just hit the complete setup button and you're done. Now, the last feature update I want to show you is something that came out a couple of updates ago, but you may not have seen it yet. That has to do with the network. Now, they've added some new network troubleshooting capabilities in here. So you can go to the network that you're connected to and hit the play button. And it brings up this new connection status, and it shows you the name of the network. And more importantly, it says that you're in the 5 gigahertz range, which is very important. You do not want to be on the 2.4 gig range. It's a lot slower, although it does provide more distance. If you're within range, you definitely want to be on 5G. Down here at the bottom, it says run speed test. So let's go ahead and run a speed test here. This is built in. In the past, you'd have to install a third-party app like Analyty or one of the other speed testers out there. But here we can just go ahead and hit the run speed test. When it gets done, it tells you what the speed was. In my case, my internet speed is 93.86 megabits per second. More than enough to support up to 1080p quality streams without any interruptions. Next to the run speed test, there's an advanced button here. You can click on that. Let me move myself out of the way here. Now, the thing to look at here is over on the right-hand side where it says signal strength. You want that to be as high as possible, and the noise you want to be as low. And the signal-to-noise ratio is basically the difference between one and the other. And as long as those are high, the signal-to-noise ratio is high, and the signal strength is high, you're probably in pretty good shape. To put that in visual form, I like to use this little graph here. Anything between -40 and -60 is in that green range, and you're in really good shape. Anything below that, -60, 65, 70, 80, that's when you're going to run into some problems, and you probably need to look into it. But anything in that green range, you're good to go to stream just about anything you want. So there you go, 3 new feature updates that I think you're really going to like. Hopefully at least one of them you didn't know about before. Either way, let me know what you think down in the comments below the video. As always, if you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and click that like button. Subscribe to the CordcuttersLI channel and share this video with a friend. Thanks for watching.